What if I told you you're being manipulated? Right now, today. And you probably don't even realize it. At work, someone's using your emotions against you. In your relationship, someone's rewriting reality. Even friends and family might be using tactics that psychologists classify as emotional abuse. I'm about to show you the 7 most common manipulation tactics that experts warn about. By the end of this video, you'll recognize them instantly and know exactly how to protect yourself. But first, if protecting your mental health matters to you, subscribe right now, because this channel exposes the psychological tactics people use to control you, and you deserve to understand the game before someone plays it on you. Let's break down these manipulation tactics one by one. Let's start with the most famous one, gaslighting. And if you've heard the term but don't fully understand it, pay attention because this is everywhere. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where someone makes you doubt your own memory, perception, or sanity. The term comes from a 1944 film where a husband manipulates his wife into thinking she's going insane. Here's how it works in real life. You remember a conversation clearly. They said something hurtful. When you bring it up, they say that never happened. You're remembering it wrong. You're being dramatic. You're too sensitive. Over weeks and months, this breaks down your confidence in your own mind. You start questioning everything. Did that really happen? Am I overreacting? Maybe I am too sensitive. Psychologists call this reality distortion. The manipulator systematically denies your lived experience to make themselves look innocent and you look unstable. Common gaslighting phrases that should trigger your alarm. You're crazy. That's not what happened. Everyone else thinks you're overreacting. You reimagining things. You're too emotional to think straight. I never said that you're making things up. The long-term effects are devastating. Research shows gaslighting victims experience anxiety, depression, PTSD symptoms, and erosion of self-trust. You become dependent on the manipulator's version of reality because you can't trust your own anymore. The defense. Document everything. Keep texts. Write down conversations. Trust your gut. If something feels wrong, it is wrong, regardless of what they say. Manipulation tactic number 2, love bombing. And this one's dangerous because it feels incredible at first. Love bombing is when someone overwhelms you with excessive affection, attention, gifts, and declarations of love early in a relationship. We're talking constant texts from morning to night, expensive gifts within days of meeting. You're my soulmate after one date. Talk of moving in together or marriage within weeks. It feels like you've found the one, like you've never been loved this intensely before. But psychologists warn this isn't love, it's a manipulation strategy. Dr. Dale Archer, clinical psychiatrist, explains that love bombing creates rapid emotional dependency. The manipulator isn't falling for you, they are studying what makes you feel valued so they can use it as leverage later. Here's the pattern. First comes the intense idealization phase where you can do no wrong. They mirror your interests, values, and dreams perfectly. They make you feel special, chosen, understood. Then, once you're emotionally invested and attached, the behavior flips, the affection disappears, the attention stops. Now they withhold what they trained you to crave. You'll do anything to get that feeling back, including tolerating mistreatment, ignoring red flags, and compromising your boundaries. Love bombing is common in narcissistic relationships, cult recruitment, and toxic partnerships. It's not about loving you, it's about controlling you through emotional dependency. Red flags to watch for: too much too soon, pushing for serious commitment immediately, getting upset when you need space or time with others, using gifts as a substitute for respecting boundaries, making you feel guilty for not reciprocating their intensity. Real love builds gradually, respects boundaries, and doesn't require you to abandon yourself. Love bombing rushes intimacy to gain control before you see who they really are. Let's talk about a nasty manipulation tactic called triangulation. This one is seriously destructive to relationships and your mental health. So what is it? Triangulation is when a manipulator brings a third person into a conflict you're having with them. They do this to gain power, make you feel isolated, and prove they're right. Clinical psychologist Dr. Craig Malkin explains it's a way to dodge direct communication while creating chaos. Instead of solving a problem between the two of you, they pull someone else and imagine you two disagree. Instead of talking it out, they hit you with, "Well, I talked to your mom, and she agrees with me." Or, "My friends all think you're being unreasonable." Suddenly, it's not a one-on-one discussion anymore. It feels like you versus the world. You're made to feel ganged up on and totally alone. But here's the trick. Often, that third person has no idea they're being used, or their words are being twisted. It's a power play designed to shut you down. Types of triangulation include romantic triangulation, bringing an ex or potential new partner into the picture to make you jealous or compete for attention. Family triangulation, pitting family members against each other, creating sides and alliances. Workplace triangulation, creating competing groups to maintain control. The psychological impact. You're kept in a constant state of insecurity, competing for validation, and distracted from the manipulator's actual behavior. When you're defending yourself or competing with others, you're not holding them accountable for their actions. Research shows triangulation increases anxiety, erodes trust, and damages self-esteem. You start performing for approval, constantly worried about what everyone else thinks. How to spot it? Watch for phrases like, "Other people said," when those people conveniently aren't there, creating competition where there should be cooperation. Using others' opinions as weapons, making you feel like you're against the world. The defense is refusing to engage. "I don't care what others think, this is between us." Insist on direct communication and don't accept second-hand opinions as evidence. Manipulation Tactic 4, the silent treatment, and psychologists classify this as emotional abuse. The silent treatment is when someone deliberately ignores you, withdraws all communication, or refuses to acknowledge your existence as punishment for displeasing them. This isn't needing space after a heated argument, this is weaponized. Silence designed to make you suffer. Research from Purdue University found that the silent treatment activates the same regions of the brain that process physical pain. Being ignored by someone you care about literally hurts your brain like a physical injury. The anterior cingulate cortex, the pain center, lights up during social rejection. Manipulators know silence is devastating. It's the perfect abuse tactic because it leaves no visible proof. There are no bruises, no recorded insults, no witnesses. Just you, suffering in silence, wondering what you did wrong and how to fix it. Dr. Kipling Williams, a leading researcher on ostracism, found that even brief episodes of being ignored cause measurable increases in anxiety, depression, and feelings of worthlessness. Prolonged silent treatment can cause trauma responses similar to PTSD. Here's how manipulators use it. You do something they don't like, maybe you disagreed with them, set a boundary, or simply didn't do what they wanted. Instead of communicating, they go completely silent. Days, weeks, sometimes months of nothing. You start walking on eggshells. Monitoring everything you say, desperately trying not to trigger another episode. You apologize for things you didn't do. You compromise boundaries you set, anything to restore communication and end the psychological torture. The difference between silent treatment and healthy space. Healthy space is communicated. "I need some time to cool off, let's talk tomorrow." Silent treatment is punishment without explanation, designed to make you chase, beg, and ultimately comply. Red flags, ignoring you 4 days over minor disagreements, refusing to explain what is wrong, acting like you don't exist, making you beg for basic communication, withholding affection or attention until you meet their demands. The defense: don't chase, don't beg. State your boundary. "I respect your need for space, but I need communication. When you're ready to talk, let me know. If it continues, recognize it as abuse and protect yourself accordingly." Manipulation Tactic 5, DARVO. This is the master tactic that makes you feel guilty for their bad behavior. DARVO stands for deny, attack, and reverse victim and offender. Psychologist Dr. Jennifer Freyd coined this term while studying institutional betrayal, but it applies to individual manipulation too. Here's the 3-step process. Step 1, deny. You confront someone about harmful behavior. Maybe they lied, hurt you, or crossed a boundary. Their first response is complete denial. "That didn't happen. You're making things up. I never said that." They deny reality entirely. Step 2, attack. When denial doesn't work, they attack your credibility and character. "You're too sensitive. You're crazy. You always blow things out of proportion. You're the one with the problem, not me." The focus shifts from their behavior to your supposed flaws. Step 3, reverse. This is where it gets truly manipulative. They completely flip the script and claim they are the victim of your accusations. I can't believe you would accuse me of that. You're hurting me with these allegations. How dare you make me feel this way? I'm the one suffering here. The psychological effect is devastating. You went into the conversation as the hurt party seeking accountability. You come out of it apologizing to them, comforting them, and questioning whether you overreacted. DARVO is frighteningly common. Abusers use it. Toxic workplaces use it. Politicians use it. Anyone avoiding accountability uses some version of DARVO. Research shows DARVO is particularly effective because it exploits empathy. Good people don't want to hurt others, so when the manipulator claims they're hurt, you feel guilty even though you're the actual victim. Examples: a partner cheats, you confront them, they say, "How could you not trust me?" You're the one destroying our relationship with your accusations. An employee reports harassment. The company claims the report itself is causing workplace disruption. Someone lies, then claims calling them out is the real problem. The defense is holding firm to reality. Don't accept the reversal. I'm not discussing my reaction to your behavior. We're discussing your behavior. Document everything so they can't deny, and recognize that someone who uses DARVO will never take real accountability. Let me give you 2 more quick tactics, then we'll talk about protecting yourself from all of them. Tactic 6, playing the victim. Related to DARVO but distinct. The manipulator constantly portrays themselves as the victim in every situation. Nothing is ever their fault. They always have an excuse. Their life is always harder than yours. This makes you feel guilty for having needs or setting boundaries. Tactic 7, moving goalposts. You do exactly what they asked, but suddenly it's not good enough. The requirements keep changing. You can never quite meet their standards. This keeps you in a constant state of trying to please them, never feeling adequate. Now here is what all these tactics have in common. They are designed to shift power away from you and toward the manipulator. They make you doubt yourself, depend on them, compete for approval, or feel guilty for their behavior. But here's the thing psychology makes clear. Once you recognize the pattern, it loses power, your defense. Strategy. First, trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it is wrong. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Your gut reaction is your brain recognizing patterns before your conscious mind catches up. Second, document everything. Keep texts, screenshot conversations, write things down. Gaslighting can't survive documentation. Third, set and maintain firm boundaries. I don't accept being ignored as punishment. I 1T discuss our issues through third parties. I need direct, honest communication. State boundaries clearly and enforce them. Fourth, don't jade, don't justify, argue, defend, or explain. Manipulators use your explanations against you. No is a complete sentence. You don't owe anyone. A dissertation on why you have boundaries. Fifth, recognize when it's time to walk away. Some people will not change. Protecting yourself might mean removing toxic people from your life entirely, and that's okay. You're not responsible for fixing people who don't want to be fixed. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You cannot reason with someone who is emotionally manipulating you. They're not interested in mutual understanding, healthy communication, or your well-being. They're interested in control. Recognizing these tactics is the first step. The second step is protecting yourself, setting boundaries, documenting behavior, and sometimes walking away. Psychology is clear on this. Staying in manipulative relationships causes lasting damage to your mental health, self-esteem, and ability to trust others. You deserve relationships built on respect, honesty, and genuine care. If this video helped you recognize manipulation in your life, subscribe for more psychology content that protects your mental health. Hit the like button if you learned something new, and drop a comment. Which tactic have you experienced? You're not alone, and recognizing it is the first step to freedom. Take care of your mind. It's the only one you have.